some Amish people going over. They milk cows for this farmer over here. So I suppose they're going to go over and do some work there now. Hey, first of all, your name, Fred. What's your last name?
My name's Fred Greene.
Okay, and where are you from?
I'm from Sparta, Wisconsin.
Okay, I think I recorded you a few years ago, didn't I? One time?
You might have.
I think I did. But anyway, let's talk about reenactment now. What have you been doing? When did you get started with that?
I got started reenacting over 10 years ago.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I got out of it, got into it. I used to work with a venture crew, which is a Boy Scout organization that it's a hobby group which does reenacting kids 14 to 20 years old.
I see.
And we did that for a few years, and then I got out of it, and then just this last winter I got back into reenacting again.
Sure.
And we're working with a more authentic group, and so we're working on our impression, fine-tuning all of our impression, our equipment, uniforms, and things like that.
How many are in the group?
Actually, right now, the organization we're working with, we call it the Citizens Mess, is about 7 individuals.
Okay, are they pretty much right around Sparta? Or?
There's, probably about, the furthest one lives away about 30 miles away. Well, we got 2 guys that do live up in the city, so that's a little bit further.
Okay. What did you start off with to begin with? I mean, with the grown-up group, not the young. What were you doing?
We were portraying basic infantry soldiers from.
And this is Civil War?
Company B of the 2nd Wisconsin, yeah.
Sure.
And they were part of the Iron Brigade.
I see. And then you've been doing a lot of research on this.
Way too much research. Yeah. As a matter of fact, we're researching right now on wheelbarrows and sugar, how it was packaged in the period.
I see. Okay, and now you've got a lot of items, replicas of guns and uniforms and things like that. How do you get your uniforms?
We make our own uniforms, and a lot of our uniforms are trousers, jackets, shirts, drawers. We all have patterns for that and the correct material.
Sure, so you're a seamstress then?
Oh yeah, seamstress.
Your wife, does she get involved?
My wife used to reenact with me a lot.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, we had a tent and she had the impression of the widow Orico. That was her maiden name.
When I shut my door, I got the bell ringing there. Thank you. So she
no longer reenacts.
She doesn't do that. No. Okay. Okay. Right now, you're kind of interested in cooking and cooking for 100 men. Tell me a little bit about that.
Right. We portray a cook section or a mess section for a pioneer company, and a company is a 100-man military unit.
Sure.
And we portray the cooks for the unit, and we cook all the issue rations for the soldiers. I see.
Okay. What kind of food did they eat back in those days? Actually, a lot of wildlife and.
The Army issue ration was either 3/4 pounds of fresh beef, or a pound and a quarter of fresh beef, or 3/4 pound of salt pork or salt beef.
I see.
You also get issued 3 ounces of or 9 ounces of bread a day, and then it came in hardtack form or in soft bread.
Okay, we'll take this up later.
All right, sounds great. Thanks.